What's happening, guys? You're back at Store the Mic, the podcast, the new podcast for the Nuyorican and the hip hop community and the freestyle community. Bro, the only reason why I'm saying that is because I have a special guest today. Her name is Violetta Galagarza. Violetta Galagarza.
Galagarza.
Mike.
Yes.
Mike.
yes,
Who?
yes.
What's her name, Mike?
Violetta Galagarza.
He did it right.
He did it
Ah,
right.
okay, I got it.
Now,
All right.
una preguntita, because we're gonna do Spanglish here.
Yeah.
Where's that name come from?
Pues,
I never
me
heard
dijeron, well, de mi abuelo, pero dijeron que de Spain. That's what I heard.
Well,
That
Spaniards
last name is
were
from
in Puerto
Spain,
Rico.
but of course, right.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'm Nuyorican, but the blood is in Puerto Rico.
But where's your bloodline from? What part of Puerto Rico?
Oh, Carolina, Rio Piedra, Parque
Oh, so they're all
Oeste,
over. Oh, so they're all over.
And I don't know nobody, but they all over.
Pero tú eres nacida aquí, right? You're here, born and
Yes,
raised here?
Yes.
Okay. So, real quick,
Where? Where here? Where you was
El
born?
barrio.
El barrio? Oh, okay.
born and
good.
raised, and you're still there.
Yeah.
Still
Yeah.
there. Well, your studio's still there too, right?
Yeah.
You're there. So anyway, I met Violetta probably about 15 years ago, maybe a little longer, but I was 15 years. Introduced her when I got pulled back into the dance scene, and but I knew you before, but I knew of you, and I seen you performing because we did the same clubs. And every time I would see you perform, but we weren't friends.
Right.
But I always remember saying, look at the little thick one. She was always thick.
Yes.
As a dancer, you were always thick and could move them nalgas.
Thank you.
She can dance, dude. So my point was always like, how is it, right? How did you stay so focused being, I don't want to say being Latina because
Right.
but it was because it was hard to break into the industry as a Latina, a thick Latina, right?
Yes.
That's born and raised here. Even though the hip hop maybe helped you, the freestyle era helped a little bit. But how did you get into it? Were you comfortable? How did you actually break into that business?
Well, one is I was passionate and I didn't care for what people thought of me being thick or what they want to call me gorda in the Puerto Rican Day Parade. And I didn't care. I was like, this gorda. What?
Iri
I
Chacon.
was still
Iri
yeah,
Chacon.
Iri
Over
Chacon.
there.
They
Yeah.
called me Chacon.
Yeah, okay.
And that to me, I just used the reverse, not to shame on them, just to show them, this gorda can do it.
Not shame on me.
Right.
Right. There's no shame on me.
Yeah, that I'm good. I feel good in this body. You know, it can look whatever to you, but I know I can do split, flip, roll. I was playing the guy part, the girl part. I, did the hustle. My sisters. That's how I got inspired when I was young.
Oh, that was my question. My next question: how did you get into this whole scene?
It was, when I was young, I didn't know I was adopted. So I didn't know my sister / she was my cousin at that time. And I would see her name was Cindy, and doing the hustle. And I was in the bunk bed looking at her in the sala. And I was like, you know what? I want to be like her and better.
That's your adoptive sister.
That's my real sister. But she was my cousin.
Oh, they didn't tell you.
Right. So my mom and my aunt were sisters.
Oh.
So I was given, that's another story.
That's a whole
And
nother
it's gonna
episode.
be in my movie.
But it's all good because you know what? You had someone there to take care of you.
Oh, yeah, she blessed me.
Yeah, that's a beautiful thing.
And so the cousins / was really my sisters.
Right.
And so I was inspired by Cindy. And I was like, I want to be like her and better. And they used to use me as a guinea pig, throw me around. And I learned to be the leader and the follower.
But was it
Young.
hustle? Was
Yeah.
it hustle? Hustle dancing.
Yeah.
So that's 70s into 80s?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like around 7 when they got
You
me.
were a child baby.
Yeah, and then I loved it. I loved being thrown, doing the airplane, the helicopter, all the stuff. And then the block parties where, we used to jam in 117 and, put the light pole, the DJ put that plug in.
Exactly. Yeah.
And we used to jam of whatever was out there, the Cabbage Patch, all styles. And they used to always ask
What was the
us,
street styles?
what's the new style? What's the new
Right.
thing? Or they used to follow up, or I used to follow my sisters. And I just moved on until I went to public school, and the dance teacher there was like, "Hey, you should audition to this class, to this company." And I was like, "Audition where?" All right, I'll do it. And I did it, went to the auditorium, auditioned, didn't know what I was dealing with. Next 2 days, I got a call. They said, "Hey, you got the scholarship. You're going to be a
This was
part of
junior high or high, Sue?
public school."
Public school, but what
I was
grade?
like 9 years old.
Oh, this is pre-junior,
Yeah.
not even junior
Yeah,
high.
public school.
Oh,
And so I was like 9, and I got a scholarship for 4 years at Alvinelli.
did
And
you?
yes, for ballet, modern jazz, and African. And I executed each style. I made sure, I mean, I saw how those teachers was and how they were screaming at others. And I was like, that is not going to be me.
That's the,
So I was making sure I was
Yeah.
that sponge to that teacher right behind them or her and being the best I could. And I did.
how old were you when you started Alvin Alley?
9, 10,
So
11,
9,
12, 13.
13.
And then I got another 4-year scholarship after that, because then I graduated from the school, went to junior high school performing arts with Savion Glover.
Oh, the
was
tap
at.
dancer. The tap dancer.
And then we started bonding at that time. And Abron, his brother, was in my class.
And of course, I mean, you got a scholarship, so that gave you more energy. You're like, wait a minute, I'm a
was in
star.
another
I'm a
world.
Well, take
star.
advantage of it, yeah.
yeah.
I was just
yeah.
in another
Because I
world.
believe that when a child is giving those opportunities, you know, you just excel even more because now you feel love, you feel people are paying attention to you, and of course, you're gonna give it 100%. So that's one of the reasons why you probably excel so fast as well.
I was challenged. It was, there you don't get that much of the love because ballet,
Okay.
modern is
Right.
a whole different
Yeah.
Yep.
community.
And unless you're perfect,
Yeah.
they don't care.
Yeah, but your family, your family,
no, I
your
didn't,
sisters.
I didn't have no. Remember, I was adopted.
Oh,
so
okay.
My
Oh,
aunt,
okay.
who raised me, Elena, my mother. She's
At
my
what
mom,
age were you adopted?
3 days old.
Oh,
There's a whole story on that.
right,
You can
right,
ask
of
me
course.
later if you
Yeah,
want.
yeah.
But she's the one that, she didn't know I got into that audition. She didn't know. Then after I had a sign that they're gonna take me out of the school twice a week, and I go downtown to Alvinelli, Times Square, and train there. They take you on a bus back and forth. So my thing was just focus with them. Those kids, everybody's in their own world, and I made sure I was one of the best in that class. And I got my grades. They grade you 0 to 5. He would sit me down. You don't need to audition. Or do the recital, you get all 5s. And only one time I got 4, and it was because I missed one day, and I didn't. I still went to the bus, and I hide in the bathroom. I didn't have my leotard and tights. My mom didn't wash it.
So you didn't
So I
want
was
to wear
mad,
it.
but I didn't want to miss it, and I still went and hid. When I saw the teachers coming, I would run back, and then I'll sneak and look in the room, not to miss that day. So it was a challenge in my life that I felt I had something that I was accepted in, that my brains could connect, and I didn't feel stupid.
Right.
No one was gonna put me down.
Nobody was
I
judging
was
you.
right. This was like
You found your passion very
gifted, yeah,
early.
'cause
You
in
found it
school,
early.
I wasn't
yeah.
great.
Yeah.
when you want to talk about social studies, science, oh my God,
Yeah,
40s,
you know,
Yeah.
50s.
most of us, most people that are like artists,
Yeah.
we don't do well in
Horrible.
school.
Yeah,
we're,
you-
we're all
Arts.
dropouts.
Yeah.
I'm a dropout.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
dropout
Well, I
as
was
well.
good in the arts, and I wasn't even a painter, but
Yeah.
I made sure I helped them clean.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
figured it
yeah.
out. Dance, music, all those.
So now going
everything in
forward,
the
ready?
arts.
Going forward. Prakata, how did you get into the industry? The first time. How was the first time that you were introduced that, that you started
Going on tour. And
going on
stuff like
tour
that.
and that whole, how did you get in?
Well, at 17, 19, I started performing with my sister, and we was called the Sleek Dancers. I don't know why. I think at that time, that's when the movie came out,
Flash
Breaking.
dance? Oh, breaking.
And I called myself Fresh Flex, and she was Lady Flex, and this one was Love Flex, whatever,
Everybody
Sexy
had
Flex.
it,
Yeah.
The Flex Sisters.
Right. So we learned those names, got inspired by the movie. We saw that movie like 13 times at the Cosmo in 116. And so from there, then we found our passage, and we was performing in hotels, events, and stuff like that. The 116 Festival, the parade. But then we got a good hit of, what a call with the General.
Well,
and then
General.
19.
Oh, the general. He was.
Yeah, he was good.
Muévelo, muévelo,
yeah.
bien sabrosa. We need that music on.
Yep.
So I did that video. Before that, we was going on tour. Did 45 countries.
So, but El General found you where? You were performing where?
One of my dancers, no, he was looking for dancers, and then it one to the other, then to the other. Then my dancer was like, "Vale, he needs dancers." And
Oh,
Genie.
so somebody
Word of
said,
mouth. Back in
word
the
of
days
mouth.
was
Yeah,
word
yeah,
of
word of
mouth.
mouth.
Yeah, these
Yeah,
things
not
didn't.
like this.
This
Yeah,
wasn't
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Yeah. So I
yeah.
earned my respect through word of
Exactly,
mouth, which to me
exactly.
is the best.
It is. Yeah, it is.
And then that's when my sister and Karen was dancing with him. Then we would exchange who can. Then I did the choreography for the video, Muévelo, Muévelo. I was with, there was another choreographer, I don't remember his name, but we created more, even on his other songs, and went on tour with him. So that was the first time that I was outside of New York.
Right, yeah.
And
You're touring.
experiencing a General, how he was. So funny, so gifted.
Yeah.
I was shocked. He used to come and call me out my window, yo, let's go hang, and take me to Atlantic City with my husband. And he was amazing, and still amazing. I still connect with him now, just fine.
So, and then after that, you just started your reputation as a choreographer or a dancer. Which one was first?
First, I was already a choreographer, but I never called myself that, because to me,
Well, we
you're
really
young.
didn't know it
we
either.
Was, yeah,
we didn't know the technical term.
We
Yeah,
didn't. I
yeah.
didn't. To me, I was a dancer regardless.
Right.
I was just a dancer. Even when I had my company at 17, I was a dancer
Oh, you already had your company,
at 17.
did you?
Company and what?
My dance
Company.
Oh, it was a dance.
Dance
Oh, okay.
company.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Um,
Right.
At one point in my life, I became a young mom, and that's what stopped me in continuing in Alvinelli. Of course, you start getting thicker. I was
Yeah.
125. I was 150 then, and they were like, I knew that was going to be a problem, but I said, you know what? I'll just bring in my community. I'll do it where I'm good at and comfortable. Continue there. And at that time, I went through domestic violence, and I was challenged. And the director had told me, hey, you could be here rehearsal, but there's this professional ballet company coming. You could join them, or do a Broadway show. And I'm like, a Broadway show at 17, and I'm a single mom. My son is one, and I'm like,
That's a great opportunity. I mean,
I don't even know. And he was like, well, it's either that or join the ballet company. She'll bring portable floors. And I felt betrayed again. Like, in my life, it was always something taken away from me. And I'm like, I worked so hard. This is all I want. And I said, okay, I'm going to do it. Not knowing how the hell I was going to do it, but I did it. And I had 15 dancers. In 3 months, from 15 dancers became 60 dancers. I had a graffiti artist who did my wall for my brother who was killed at that time. Had him do my graffiti.
Yeah.
And then I did cake sales. Back then, we used to do cake sales for our costumes. Because I had the cassette tapes, cut, tape to make my mixes.
Yeah, to mix it.
Edit them.
Splice and put a piece of tape on them.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I used to do that. And then I was hosting the show. I was choreographing 9 different pieces. I was doing the costumes back in the days.
But did you end up doing Broadway?
I'm going to tell you what.
Oh, it's leading up to that.
Right. So then I did the costumes. What back then was flequitos, the Iri Chacon styles that everybody has now through Amazon. We used to do it by hand.
Right.
And then that day, it was sold out. 360 people came.
Wow.
The director was sitting in the middle, like this, with his glasses, on stage looking up at me. And I'm like, oh my God, this is nothing close to Broadway. So we killed it. I did the host, performed, styling, DJ. Test Move was my DJ. He gave me his equipment, and Jibo the Pro, who are legends now. You never know who you work with.
That's right.
Always,
That's
you never
right.
know.
That's right.
And they were so supportive. And then the show was over. See the director coming towards me, and I'm looking down from the stage, the gym stage, and I'm like, "Hey, James, so how you like it? It's not Broadway, but he was like, it's amazing. Are you ready for next year? I love it." And I was like, hell no, I'm done. This was too much for me. This
Too
caught
much
me,
pressure.
yeah, and I'm not. And then now it's 35 years doing that show.
So
like
let me ask you though.
every year.
So, pero la compañía que tú tenías, all those kids you're saying you had on stage, eran boricua y morenito, or what were
Every
they?
race.
Blanquito, everything
I
was
had
there.
At
Everything was
that
there.
at that time that year we was called CBS before KR3Ts. CBS meaning can't be stopped,
Stopped, yeah.
because
Can't be stopped.
everything always something trying to
Something
stop
always
me.
stops. Yeah, right.
So then I was like, I gotta change that name because I don't want them to think of us as
Can't be-
CBS
yeah, 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 yeah.
Newscast.
newscast.
Yeah, yeah,
Every
yeah,
time
yeah.
they see the ads,
Right.
and that's where I got the name Keep Rising to the Top.
That's
the
what I
name
was
of
gonna
my
say.
company's
Keep rising
name.
to the top.
KRT. Yeah.
KR3T. So it's K Keep R Rising, the number 3 saying to the top. There's three T's.
Oh, okay.
So, he was shocked, and then that just showed me what he did to me was challenge me and put me under pressure to see and seek most of what I never thought I knew I had. So I do that now with my dancers. I challenge them, I put them under pressure. We're going to figure it out. And just trust me.
Yeah.
Trust the process.
What community right now and growing up embraced you more? And the only reason why I'm saying is, right, him and I started this because we wanted to make sure that we speak about New York Ricans. Because a lot of times, I'll tell you the truth, I felt rejected by my own people when I was growing up, doing stuff. And whether it be envidia, whether it be maybe they didn't want to work with you, whatever it was, I always felt que había algo that was setting us back. But then trying to deal with your own community was even worse sometimes. And it made me almost not even want, I was never proud to say, I was Puerto Rican, even though I was, because I felt rejected by my own people. Did you ever go through something like that with your own people?
I didn't feel rejected, but I felt like, damn, I'm in my community, and there wasn't that much strength for
Support.
And I get it because maybe they didn't know what it
They
takes
d-
to support at that time.
Right.
Yeah.
I wish the today was back
Back
then.
then,
Right,
yeah.
right.
Because I would have
I
been,
know.
I would have been
Yeah.
past J-Lo, everybody
Yeah.
knows.
Yep,
I would have
yep.
been, with what people are getting so easy out there
Right.
and getting
We
signed.
we
or,
bust
we
our
earned-
nalgas.
We
Yeah.
earned our
Yeah, I
stripes.
say that to everyone.
Yeah.
This is why, I don't know if you know. Well, you don't. I was in the rap game for 9 years, mommy. 9 years. We shot a video, professional video. We did some stuff. My video was on this guy's show. It used to be on
Music.
music video, video music box.
right.
It was on video music box. We did this, but something always trapped us for some reason. Not that everyone's born
time.
to make it anyway. So I'm not trying to blame that.
Right.
But but for some reason, it was me and un dominicano, y el parecía moreno. He looked like he was black, and I tried 9 years. We did the Apollo Theater a few times. We did Northern Lights. I've
And
performed
I remember
everywhere.
they were very talented. I used to go look at him wherever he was performing. You guys were great. For whatever reason, you probably didn't have the right backing. You didn't have somebody giving you that support. I
we
don't
did.
know.
No, we
didn't-
did.
We didn't
We
have
did.
the access.
We didn't
of
have the
what
access to
everybody
go
and
in.
platforms.
Because let me tell you, I even went to Uptown Records, and P. Diddy at the time, him and certain people saw me, but what they try to do is split me up from my, from.
Yeah, they always do.
They said, like, listen, we like you, but we don't like him. And I was like, he's been with me for 9 years. How do I get rid of him?
Yeah.
So that was one of my demise. But my whole point is that I always try to get the New York Rican Boricua side of stuff, because you're in an industry where at the end of the day, the money still comes from other people sometimes. ¿Tú me entiendes? But you're involved a lot with the Boricua community now, and you've been recognized in the last 5-10 years a lot by the Boricua societies and stuff that's going on.
You do have an Emmy, right?
No, a Grammy.
A Grammy?
Yeah,
A
Latin
Grammy,
Grammy,
Grammy.
for
Okay.
best choreography.
That was what,
Flash
2012?
mob.
Wow,
2012.
nice.
Flash mob.
Flash
For
mob.
Fios. Remember that,
Yeah.
for
Right,
Fios.
right.
And
Okay.
then the Emmy was for Telemundo, a commercial that we were involved, that I choreographed and did with my company. And at that time, that's when COVID hit. But they called me to tell me that they were acknowledged, but they wanted to make sure that my name was there because if it wasn't for me, that commercial wouldn't.
So they,
Right,
and you still got the Emmy for it.
Yeah, you gave it the
So it is a
push, yeah.
recognized Emmy.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I
Very
just
nice.
gotta get it. I never, because that was during the COVID time.
Right, so you haven't
Yeah, of
picked it
course.
up?
Everything stopped.
You know that la mandaron.
Everybody
There's
did it.
UPS and there's FedEx.
No, but they had that Zoom, they had their own
Yeah,
app,
yeah.
whatever
Oh,
that
yeah,
was
yeah,
at
yeah,
that
yeah,
time.
yeah.
And I was just happy that
Yeah, that you-
I'm in the credits. I'm
Right,
there.
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
good.
yeah.
You got it. They got it, of course, because it was for Telemundo, but it was because of what I did. But they said you can order for yours too, and I'm like, I'm ordering mine, but I haven't.
So where are you at today with your groups and your choreographing and your
So
you have your own studio?
Before that, let's tell our audience who really I am, right? Because they
Yes,
know that
yes.
I'm Violetta Galagarza, but I'm an executive artistic director of a nonprofit organization called KR3Ts, which stands for Keep Rising to the Top. I started the company at the age of 17, and now it's 35 years of training amateurs to becoming professionals, preparing them for the industry, showing them the goods, the don'ts, the bads.
Yeah, all the ins and outs.
The
Everything.
good, the bad, and the ugly.
Yeah, and preparing them not only through the arts, but their everyday life. What you're gonna carry, your responsibility being here, it's gonna go with your life, like your
follows you.
relationship,
Yeah, it follows
your
you.
job, your friends or career that you're doing. You're gonna understand why I'm
You're
expecting this from you.
mentoring them as well. Yeah.
Yeah, mentoring mother,
Yeah.
sister. I was their brother.
Right.
Like,
Now,
And
have
of
some,
had their bags.
have some of the kids that you've worked with under your belt, have they gone and done big
course.
things?
Yes,
Yeah.
so a lot of my dancers have danced with Chris Brown, Beyonce, J Lo, Rihanna, Lady Gaga, like you name it, Kelly Rowland, you name it. A lot of my dancers were with them in the movies. We did the movie In the Heights, the Super Bowl. I have one of my dancers that I've trained as now she's an assistant choreographer to Fatima. And now they use her as an assistant. And she did the Super Bowl. She did the movie The Color Purple. She's doing workshops and everything.
Nice.
So a lot of these dancers came from nothing. And I trained them for free. And they are where they are now.
And
Living
are
their
you still
life in
are you
LA.
still getting those phone calls
From them.
from people? I'm not from your dancers, from people looking for your work.
Oh, yeah.
You still get that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I've done last year, blessings to Daniel Polanco, called me to play a part at the Karol G for the VMAs, introducing Karol G at the VMAs, and my
Nice.
son and two of my other dancers performed with her on stage as well. So I still get my calls from known and non-known artists and freestyle artists. You know,
Freestyle, they never died, man.
Yeah.
They still perform all
I've
around
worked-
America and around the world. They still perform.
worked. So I'm known in the freestyle world, hip hop world, Latin world, contemporary world. So Jacques Demois in the ballet world, and many other famous ballet dancers, and one of mine who's toured the world, Brian Areas, who's won awards and all, is doing amazing. And in the freestyle world, I've worked with like Cynthia, Lisa Melendez, Coral, TK. I still have my dances with Lisette. I just did something with Judy, with Tony Moran. Recently, we're working now on another project. I might be working with Brenda K. Starr as well. That's in the freestyle. In the hip hop with Joe from Jive Records, Jim Jones, many other freestyle artists, reggaeton artists, Nach, the Lumi D's, Grand Theft Auto, the game.
Yeah,
I did the
yeah.
game, the choreography to Grand Theft Auto
Oh, that's so
3.
cool. Nice.
awesome.
And I'm a cartoon in Grand Theft Auto 4. And there shows on Manny Escuela a scene where he's talking about, look what I do, I save lives, gang members. That actually is me.
Is it really?
So the Manny Escuela, I forgot, is Berto Colon from the movie Power. He's playing that character in that game. And so I was like, why? They talking about my story. And then I'm in the back as a dancer, like I'm the student and he's
the
Violet.
Yeah, he's Violet.
Saying he saves lives. So I had.
Where do you
a
get
lot
this
of people-
energy from? I mean, you're like amazing. You got this aura, this energy. It's crazy.
I
mean,
feel that I'm here brought to this
Yeah.
world for a reason. I have a purpose, and I have to continue to follow and obey whatever those signs are, whether the
Yes.
universe, God,
Yes.
angels, or people around me that I have to fulfill. And
Right.
being adopted, my life, I wasn't here twice. I would have not been here twice in my life. So,
Why? What happened?
my aunt was in a store working, saw her sister outside, and she ran outside to say hello to my mom, Luisa. She was walking and she says, "Where you going?" And my mom said, "I'm gonna go get an abortion." And she said, "An abortion? Wait, you already formed, 6 months old, the baby's already formed. Let me keep it." She said, "Well, I got 5 other mouths to feed. I can't afford this one, my mom."
I always say if you could feed
And-
5, you could feed 6.
Well, at that time, we don't know what was going on. And
yeah.
she said,
That's
well, let
crazy.
me get the baby.
Yeah.
You know, I lost my daughter, Violetta. My aunt lost a daughter named Violetta. She was 4 years old, died 2 years prior to that time with a heart murmur. And then my mom said, what happens if it's a boy? Then I'm stuck with it. And my aunt said, I don't care whether it's a boy or girl, I'll take it. So she talked to her, I don't know how, to convince her to 3 months. She gave birth at Metropolitan Hospital. It was a girl. And they named me after.
So let me
my
ask you.
aunt's
So
daughter,
wait.
Violetta.
So you have a relationship with your real mother?
She passed away. They both died. My aunt who raised me died 9 years ago, and my real mom died 4 years ago. But
you-
I still
but you-
called her Titi.
Titi.
But
you
she
you
never
knew-
treated me like.
You knew she was your mother, and she knew.
I found out. No, I
you
found
did?
out later with my real
That's
sisters.
crazy.
They opened their mouth.
So let me
So
go
it wasn't
forward now,
cute.
because
Wow.
there's other stuff I want to talk about real quick. If right now someone wanted to come and train under you, does it cost money? Does it what does it take to come and be in your school or your company?
So we train dancers twice a week, 4 hours a day, and each hour is a different style. We educate them and prepare them for events, performances, and stuff like that, and to be teachers as well. But to charge them would be only $200 a month. If you break that down, it's $6 an hour for
Yeah.
each of those hours.
Nothing,
that nothing petty. And now we have our new space, which we should be charging maybe $350 a month at least. And maybe out of 35 dancers, maybe only 6 are paying.
Did you get a
And
grant for
it's
that from the
always
government?
that. It's always that. And with I'm paying a grant writer every month a certain amount to try to get us grants.
So how do
we
you
can now-
maintain your new spot?
Well,
Donations?
by trying our anniversary. We
Oh,
raise
you raise
funds.
money.
Yeah, you're a non-profit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right,
Um,
okay.
So we just
Do you guys
celebrated-
sell merchandise
No.
or nothing? Okay. Well, you should be branding your name.
Yeah, you should be selling
Wow.
merch.
Why don't y'all help me
I'm
do
telling
that?
you,
I'm telling you.
you should be
Yeah.
doing merch. Are you
Yeah.
kidding me?
I mean, with a name like yours, what you've been through, your story
I'm going to talk
is-
to you, Heard. I'm going to talk to you about merch.
So, we'll get grants here and there or sponsors, which been more great, supportive as well. And that's how I was able to maintain. And now, for the first time after 3 years, maybe I'm stepping a little bit back and having my amazing dancers that I've trained or who's been involved and specialized in what they do, to having them now being teachers, having them being
Oh, that's so nice. So
choreographers,
good.
and giving them their path and a platform, because I never got that. Ain't nobody had my
I know.
back. So,
Yeah.
and I pay them monthly and costumes and transportation
Yeah,
and
yeah,
the
it's-
space that
yeah,
we
yeah.
have now.
It's big.
It's big, but it's not all hours. We're there 4 days a week now.
Where's this at?
In 126th Street and 2nd and 3rd in El Barrio.
In El Barrio. So you're still committed to El Barrio.
Yes.
What happened with you? You was a messenger. You came to put out your message. That's what I'm getting. You came out to put out your message. That's why that situation, with your moms and all that. Listen, most of us have stories like
Yeah,
that.
everybody.
I have a similar story, but you know what? I'm very blessed, and I thank God that she was there for that time. And you know, I'm a messenger in a different way, you know, because I like to also engage and mentor small kids, and you know, because I've been through so many
You can
episodes
relate.
as well. Yeah. So all I could say is that you know, you're one of a kind. You got to pat yourself on the back every day, because look what you've been through, and look what you look like. You look amazing. People look up to you. You know, you're a voice for so
for the
many
voiceless.
women, so many girls, and you know, everything I hear is nothing but positive. So continue that journey. You probably halfway.
Ah,
You're halfway. You still have a long journey to go. So
yeah.
yeah.
I'm grateful, you know, for as far as I am now, but I don't pay attention to that, because
Yeah.
if you put
Yeah,
your
of
mind to
course.
that, it's like,
Yeah.
why this, why that?
You can't.
Why? Oh my God, I'm gonna
Yeah,
lose
yeah.
the spot. Oh
So
my
wait,
God.
but have you reached that goal from your heart, or todavía?
No, not yet.
Todavía.
And you shouldn't
Yeah.
in life,
yeah.
because then you stay
Yeah.
stuck,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
everything else, and then that's where we get lost.
Yeah. And don't be worried about people looking at you every step that you're doing. Listen, like I said, you're a messenger. You're someone put here to do big things, which you are doing them. And, you know, listen, sky's the limit. You know, just know that gift is not given to everyone. It's only a few chosen ones. And
Right.
consider yourself a very chosen one.
Thank
know?
you. I appreciate
So-
it.
You've done
Yeah.
really well, my
Yeah,
dear. You've
yeah,
done
of
really
course.
well, especially in the Latino community. There's a lot
Mm-hmm.
of kids that look up to you, and you know, and you're still living there. Obviously, you know, you didn't make $1 million, pick up and go to Hollywood or Miami, or
If I had the
you know,
millions, I
you
still stay
win-
in
exactly.
my
Yeah,
hood.
yeah, because
So, you know-
your passion is.
yeah, your bloodline is
yeah,
where you
yeah.
are, you know. So I'm gonna just change it up a little bit, and we wanna talk, and then at the end you'll be able to tell us where they can contact you and all that. So I got a couple questions I'm gonna ask you. They're a little funny questions, just to see where you're at. So these are questions that we call "Who do you like and why?" Right? Real quick, 10, 15-second answers. So, do you like Menudo or Los Chicos?
Menudo.
And why? Do you
I
remember?
love them. I love their music, the dance. They, you know, I was just so proud, because Latinos, Puerto
Okay.
Ricans.
All right,
man.
all right. So next, do you like J-Lo or Iri Chacon?
Iri Chacon.
Of course.
And why?
Because that's my twin. That's my
Yeah,
sister. We
yeah.
know how.
Yeah, when I saw you walking in, I said,
Uh-huh.
"Whoa."
She's raw. She's real.
Yeah, yeah.
Sorry,
yeah.
J-Lo.
She's a real artist,
Yeah.
actress, producer, dancer. She knew what she was doing back then without the access of
Exactly,
what we got.
exactly.
It was she.
Yeah.
It was gifted.
Yeah,
Yeah.
She was
You
natural.
cannot-
Yeah, but one thing I could say that she put a lot of men in trouble back in the
No, here
days.
she go. Oh, bro.
Oh, boy.
There were men that
My
couldn't watch
uncles,
TV because
everybody
of that.
watching TV.
They couldn't watch TV because of that.
Exactly.
You ready?
So-
She was
The Sharks or the Jets? Think of it, man.
yeah, but just
I didn't
remember.
think about
No, wait,
But just
wait.
remember.
You don't have to
when
answer
you're
it.
a jet, you're
Yeah.
a jet.
Yeah,
Let them
right.
do
No,
what you can.
no,
You
no,
got
no.
brothers
No, you
around.
messed it
You're
up.
a family man.
When you're a jet, you're a jet all the way from your first cigarette to your last dying day.
There you
when
go.
you're a jet.
I
West
like
Side
to live in
Story.
America.
Yeah. So, all right. No, you didn't answer the question.
I know. I know.
Answer the question. Now,
Jesus.
remember, this is not about just being on the Boricua side.
yeah.
I'm just asking.
I'm just
because
saying.
I have my pick, right? But I have my pick for two different reasons from West Side Story.
Right. Right.
So what's your
Well,
who is it? The
Sharks-
Sharks or the Sharks eran los Boricua? The Jets were the Caucasian fellas,
Yeah,
the
I
Polish
know.
guys, and them. So who is it that you preferred
Okay.
in West Side? So
okay.
no, don't
no,
interrupt.
wait.
No,
Let me say
don't-
something
no,
to her
no.
while she's thinking.
No. Let her answer.
Okay, give me
first.
1 second. Go ahead, finish it off.
No, go. Answer it first. Then let him
No,
say
no.
something.
Maria, I
please.
just met a
No,
girl
cago.
named Maria.
No, Cabo. That's
Yo,
Tony.
but you don't
I wanna
understand.
know. I want to
Violetta,
know
that's
right
why
now.
they call me the mic.
Oh, that's right. Oh, no,
Okay.
se te jodite if you start singing.
When we're
Listen,
done, you're gonna
ready?
do it.
Ready?
Sharks.
Okay.
Then why?
My Latinos
There you go.
and the rhythm and
There you go.
just-
Right.
we had a platform
Yeah, yeah.
back
Listen.
then that I never saw Latinos
Yeah.
actually.
I
be
believe it or
on.
not, that is my first choice. But there were certain things I did like about the Jets.
Right, the Jets I love too.
Yeah, but and not and I'm not speaking about the gangster side.
The
I'm speaking about the dancing
dance.
side.
Oh
Yeah,
my
because
God.
Yeah, they were
this guy, the leader. Oh my God! Riff.
Right.
Riff was an amazing dancer, man. But then so was the leader of the Jets, bro.
Yeah.
That guy was amazing. All right, ready? So I'm going to give you a harder one. Mark Anthony, Hector Lavoe, Gilberto Santa Rosa. Which one?
Yeah, but three choices.
Hector Lavoe.
there.
Hector Lavoe? Why?
Hector
That's
Lavoe.
why they call him La
Why?
Voz.
No, I just want to know. Why?
Well, I'm gonna tell you, not Mark Anthony.
Ooh.
Why?
Because
Ooh, that sounded
he's from
personal.
El Barrio in my
Right.
hood.
Ooh, that
Yeah.
sounded
Which is
personal.
no good.
That sounded
Because he's
personal.
not connected to our community. I love him.
You're right.
I love his
You're right. No, and I'm
music.
glad you said that.
Yeah.
Mark
But-
Anthony, you better support.
He was in the same movie my son was in, so
Yeah.
I was happy to see that. But we need more involvement. You know, I don't really like J-Lo like that, but she went to the Bronx and she gave maybe $2 million. Maybe
Yeah,
it
yeah,
took 2 years
yeah.
for those people to get that, but,
Right, but-
she
but-
helped them.
but she did, but she
and
did.
she showed up and she did her little 6-train thing there over there, and she did something in Barrio I seen. I was there. But Mark Anthony, yeah, he did his video there, and a commercial I did, I think I got $20.
Yeah.
Mark, I don't know if you know that, but that was, yeah, we got a card or something. I forgot what it was. But I'm not mad at
That's
that.
how
I
they
was a
call-
part
that's
of
what-
that commercial.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
was okay with
Still,
that.
yeah, that's okay. Yeah.
But it was in Mark Anthony's block. And Frankie Cullis, where he used to live at as well. But I really want to talk to Mark because I think he needs to put his name
Mark,
up to El
Mark,
Barrio. Not only
Mark,
Tito
come visit El
Puente.
Barrio. Come see us. Come.
Yes.
I have a story about Mark. One day I'll say it. How I know him. Well,
And
I'll say it one
Gilberto
day.
Santa Rosa is amazing as well. but I
Yes.
just have
All
to
right.
love him.
So ready? Daddy Yankee, Teldo Calderón, Vico C, Nicky Jam, or Bad Bunny.
Say that again.
Okay. Daddy Yankee, Teldo Calderón, Vico C was one of the first rappers
Yeah, I
in
know.
Puerto
I
Rico.
worked with him.
Nicky Jam or Bad Bunny. Which one? You can name two.
How can
You
I
can name
name
two.
Vico
that's five
C
guys.
because he opened
See,
up.
I love Vico C.
Yeah.
When I was in
worked with
prison in Puerto Rico, first time I heard Vico C, because I got locked up in Puerto Rico. First time I heard Vico C was in prison.
Amazing.
And that's 1993 when I heard him.
And a gentleman, and he still
Yeah,
does
and
his
he's still a
thing.
gentleman.
Good, right? Good reputation. Bad Bunny, I respect the stuff that he's doing now,
Yeah, now, yeah, he's
Now.
doing good. Yeah.
and I hope and pray to continue to
He
do what he's
continues.
doing.
Yeah, he's representing the island.
But
yeah.
I hope it inspires people like Mark Anthony, J-Lo, every
Right,
other
to
Latino
do something.
to do residency in Puerto Rico
look-
and bring money like that to Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
You know, it took all these years for somebody else to finally make it make sense.
Yeah.
You know, we're struggling out there and everything with the presidential and all this politics stuff. And he didn't wait to argue on that. He did something.
He did something
about
about it. Right. All right, ready? These are two guys. I'm gonna just a few more, and then we're done.
like this.
Ready? Luis, and these are Boricuas. Luis Guzman or Benicio del Toro. And you know who Benicio del Toro is?
Tell me.
He's also an actor. He's been on Usual Suspects. He's been on. Right now, he's got this movie. I forgot the name of it. You know who he is.
I know.
You know.
I
Okay,
his
so
name.
Yeah, he's
so
a great actor.
He's a great actor. You
I
know who
wouldn't
he
choose
is.
him.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know who he is. But Luis Guzman is one of my idols. So
Yeah.
that's one of my idols. And
In
he's
what
from
way?
the Lower East Side.
Right.
He's from the Lower East Side.
Yeah.
He represents Puerto Rico. You know, and he still does things within his community.
I'm
And he
still
supports his
waiting
whole
for him
family.
And he still says,
Oh,
come on, Carlito, man. Let me hit him in the head.
But I want the other one.
Benicio
Benicio
del
del
Toro.
Toro.
I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you a picture. Pull it up on your phone, Benicio del Toro, so you can see.
Yeah,
Ready?
yeah.
And this, I'm gonna change it real quick. Limbes or piraguas?
Limbel.
Yeah. Yeah, me too. But I love piraguas. I love crema.
I used to pay $0.25 in the window when mom and pops or abuelas used to sell them.
That's Benicio del Toro.
Oh, yes.
That's Benicio del Toro.
Love 'em.
Okay. He's
Yes.
Puerto Rican.
I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
Boricua.
See, I chose right.
Yep.
Oh, my baby.
Yeah, that's Benicio del Toro.
But
He's an amazing actor. Amazing
Yeah.
actor. Piña colada or mojito?
Piña colada.
Yeah. I like him, but without the alcohol. I'm not big with Bacardi.
We're both. I like.
Okay, I'm gonna give you let me see. I think out of the, I think I still want to give you one. I think I have one more that I would like to give you. Ready? And this is the final one.
Damn.
Because if you do, it might break up our relationship.
Oh my God! Please don't.
Ready?
No president stuff.
Do you? No.
No,
we don't do that here. We don't do that here.
Yeah.
You ready?
Yeah.
Do you?
That would've broke us
Do
up.
you
Yeah.
put Tabasco sauce or ketchup on your pateles?
Tabasco.
Tongue kissing.
I do too.
I'm tongue
I do
kissing.
too.
with
No,
tongue-
no. You ain't doing none of that. No.
I'm gonna make out.
Yep, I'm telling you.
I need a hickey.
I don't mess
I need a
around.
hickey.
I hate
Yeah.
people that put ketchup in
The
their
pasteles.
destroying pateles.
Yeah, they mess up the taste of
Destroying
Yeah.
pateles.
And I only just sprinkle a little
A
bit of
little
the Tabasco.
Yeah, right. No,
I gotta
just
enjoy
enough.
that
Just enough.
patele.
Yeah.
Right.
I just ate pateles on Sunday
Man,
at
she
the old
did.
timers.
She just made my day.
Okay.
Anyway, I'm going to close the show real quick. I want to really, really thank you for coming out last minute. I know you were busy. It almost didn't happen because she got caught working. I'm so happy you came by. I haven't seen you in some years, but hopefully we're pushing this agenda. Him and I are going to push the out of New York Rican stuff and try to see what comes out of it, Violetta.
I'm gonna tell you right now, y'all guys gotta believe in what y'all doing,
Oh.
and y'all here because y'all believe in it. What you can do is not let nobody stop it.
Nope, and it's not.
And if I didn't let it stop me for 35 years, and to finally see myself maybe get for my organization getting paid or being an assistant sitting back after 32 years is like, I didn't give up. And the trials, the tribulations, the breakups, the separations, the betrayals,
The haters.
The betrayals.
Yeah, of course.
yes,
Yeah.
in front of your face.
Don't get me wrong. I still want to one day choreograph and dance. I still want to do it. Yeah.
Good. You got 35 dances in my class.
But I'm saying I still want to do it.
That's good.
It's just,
Do
la
it.
pancita.
No,
I'm
that
saying-
doesn't stop your movement.
That's my excuse.
Oh, well, that's
I
gonna
can
stop.
still move. But I'm saying I still have that dream that I want to do that one day. And hopefully I'll get a project one day where I'm able to choreograph and dance again.
Because, you know, it's from back in the days. We were lofters. I used to love
And remember,
lofting,
Lofting, I was a
dancing.
boogie boy. I was a boogie boy and a lofter.
Boom, boom.
Look,
There you
vite,
go.
vite. Hold on, whoa.
Okay.
Oh! don't mess with me.
Both of y'all.
Oh, you broke my finger, puñet.
Hello.
Hello.
Violetta, real quick before we close it, where could people see you, get you, name whatever it is that they can
Projects you have coming up.
Yes,
some-
we're actually getting ready for our Back to School Wellness Dance Festival, September 6th on a Saturday from 11 to 6. We're actually wanting to do something different, no free book bags, and I'm sure they get that anywhere else,
Yep,
but I
yep.
want to give haircuts, I want to give massages, physical therapy, smoothies.
Dance related, physical
everything
related.
healthy,
Yeah,
everything
physically related.
salads.
Nice.
We even have a domino table crew that's
Nice,
coming,
nice,
Capi
nice,
Cool
nice.
to bring that. We have our DJs, we have dancers, celebrity dancers, choreographers. We have the works that we're giving to our community, and Goya giving like over maybe 200 or 500 bags to each parent. That's really, we got to find more ways to help our community. So we're doing that. You're welcome to come. It's even on Eventbrite, you know, Back to School Wellness Dance Festival with Character Tees. If you find that, you could get your tickets just so reserve those free
And you,
services.
how could they see you if they want to
You
get in
can
contact with you?
you can get me at Instagram KR3TS. Hopefully you have that. You know.
I'll put it up.
Yeah. Okay. And yeah, or our website www.kr3ts.com.
On
Or
Facebook
Google,
as well,
just
too, you
Google,
have it.
yeah, Google
Yep.
Violetta Galagarza or the dancer in Spanish Harlem. But back to you guys. Do not stop.
Thank you.
Do not give up.
We will not.
Believe in it more than anyone else can
We
believe
do.
it. And guess what?
Yep.
You're going to call. That's how you called me in.
Yep.
Okay?
Yep. Got you, mama.
So if you see me, oh, she's busy, she this and that. Yeah, I am busy, and I'm in the level of so many things that I have to put in priorities. But because I heard your passion and your idea and your partner, and I was like, if it gotta take for me to go there to push them more to do, I'm gonna be there.
Well, you're the first female that we got.
Exactly.
And the first,
Yeah.
and especially being a New York Regan.
Exactly.
So, and
Yes.
we're starting to push these things in a couple of weeks. So I'll let you know. But once again, Store the Mic.
Thank you.
Once again, also like and subscribe. We're trying to put this podcast together. We need the support. Thank you to all the Boricuas out there. Thank you, Violetta. It was a
Thank
pleasure.
you. What do you mean,
Beautiful
thank
pleasure.
you? Gracias,
Yeah.
señor.
Okay,
Muchas
gracias.
gracias.
Muchas gracias por
Galagarza.
conocerla, una persona tan bella como tú. And I heard so much stories about you. It's a blessing to me. Okay, God bless you.
See,
as well.
I do that behind the scenes.
Oh, no, I do it in front so everybody can know. I have no girlfriend, so well, don't worry. Ain't nobody
Right
gonna
here.
get
We're
jealous.
single. This is a single
That's
crew.
right. There you go.
All right, mommy. Thank
All right,
you so
guys.
much, Violetta.
Thank you.
Love you,
Peace.
love you, love you. Peace, guys.